BetOnline.ag is your number one source for all your basketball info, stats, news, and scores. Get the latest odds and lines, including the latest player reports for this year's pro basketball playoffs. BetOnline is always your sports information headquarters this season, as we have covered you for all your sports wagering needs: basketball, MLB, NHL hockey, right to UCF and boxing. BetOnline is the fastest and easiest way to get your betting info, including live betting options and your favorite casino and card games you can play right from your home. Head to the website today to use your mobile device to get in on the action. Be sure to use our promo code BELIEVE, that's BLEAV, to receive your 50% welcome bonus on your first deposit. Bet online, where the game starts.
Yo, what's happening? What's happening? What it do? It's your boy Terrell Key, aka T Reezy, Miss Danielle Walls, Mr. Toby Johnson. You are here on Tiger Talk with the 1400 Club. This is Band Sessions with the Boom. If you have not already, like the page, check us out. We're on YouTube, Spotify, wherever you get your podcast, Apple Podcasts. I mean, you just go to Google and type in Tiger Talk with the 1400 Club to keep up with us. Make sure you turn on your subscriptions, hit those like buttons, and make sure you keep up with what we have going on. Toby Danielle, what's cracking lacking? What it do?
What's good? What's good?
So,
how's it going, bros?
Man, it's going great. No complaints. We're here. Another week, another day, another moment. That means they allowed us to come back again. I have to always give props to that because there could be a day where they say, we've had some company changes and we would like to go in a different direction. They haven't told us that yet. We didn't get called into the office. No emails.
No emails. Definitely no emails, man. So
No email.
It feels good, man. Like, shoot.
Okay.
It's fun. It's fun for us. I mean, it's fun to me. Is it fun to y'all guys?
I enjoy it.
I'm enjoying it. I'm definitely excited about this episode. But before we get into that, I got something for y'all. So I always have to come with something. Toby always come with something. Danielle always hit us with the uppercut toward the end. Like, hey, I got one parting question. Danielle, so we all got our thing. So I got something here. So let me go here and hit the play button. Let's see what we got. Y'all ready? Here we go.
Oh. See, Carlton or Mod Goldberg.
You might be asking yourself, can you actually create high quality live streams for free? Well,
There we go.
I'm trying to go down hard. Hey, I think we're going to bad folk on laying down today. All right. I got the people that's in there. Okay. All right. Hey. All the boys in the NC.
R.I.P. Mr. Weary.
Yep, that's who this
Oh,
for.
R.I.P.
Yep.
Daddy Weary.
Ready? I'm ready. I'm trying to be ready.
Oh, who's that right there?
Right.
That's Jared.
That's Danielle too.
This is crazy.
Look at the spray painted tubes.
Let's see. Where's Toby?
See, slide right there.
Yeah.
Wait, where is everybody's boots at?
Look at Toby right there. On the end.
Look, dude, I had a fro.
You did. This is the merge.
Yeah, 99, right?
99.
Yep. Look at it.
Oh, move.
Goldberg. aka Christopher Jones. Wow. Come on, upperclassman. Look at that. Paul. Mr. Adams. All right. So that's what I wanted y'all to see. That was
tight.
presentation for you guys. So it's crazy. So Danielle was in there. Saw her. She had her hair down like by her chin, I think.
At the bob.
Toby was in there with the fro. Well, I was in there. I saw me, but you know, we didn't get to that. So what y'all think about that? That was the merge in 1999, the 1900s. 1900. What y'all think about that? Look, no, that was like a 14-minute clip. I said 1900. That was like a 14. That was like a 13-minute clip. I didn't want to show all of that. So what y'all think about that? What y'all think about that when y'all saw that?
It just brings back so many memories. Like it brings back a lot of memories. Like it felt great to be a sophomore, and you know what I mean.
Yeah.
So it was like I could shine for real.
Mm-hmm.
That's how I felt. Like coming into my sophomore year.
Yeah, it was a level of freedom, you know.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Being young, black, and gifted at Jackson State, you know, being able to spread our wings, it felt good. I remember looking back at it, man, just seeing the people, you know, the love is real, you know. Just seeing people that you hadn't seen in years. You know, you see some at homecoming, but there's some people in that video I hadn't seen probably since, you know, 2000, 2001, you know, after they graduated. So like, yeah, just seeing some of those people, it feels good to the soul.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. When you see them, it's gonna be a hug.
Have y'all ever seen that video before? Y'all seen that before? It's been a while. Yes, no.
It's been a while.
I've seen it before. I've seen it before though.
I think I have it somewhere. Like one of the tapes that I taped, because I used to hang out with Lucy and James,
right,
when it was on West Bay Vista, whatever that, right around the corner from the tech shop. Alta Vista, yeah.
So it was Arbor Vista, and then Alta Vista was the next school.
I used to hang out over there, and so we used to go over there and just bring out empty tapes and make tapes.
Mm-hmm.
So
be over there all night.
Yeah.
Yes.
And I think the real shout out is Mama Weary for allowing us to be over there all the time.
Shout out to Mama Weary for sure.
Yeah, for sure.
Because it was all of y'all. It was like 12 of y'all, 10 of y'all.
Dude, man, I remember nights we were out on the couch, like after the game, we would go there after the game, and it'd be like 40, 50 people in their den area, you know, watching the TV, watching the tape, because Daddy Weary taped it that day. And we're talking about no edits, no nothing. It's just a shot and a stop and a shot and a stop. And people just bringing their tapes. And they were fine with that, man.
So
sitting there with our Wendy's and Burger King and Church's Chicken.
So watch this. So now, that little bitty clip. Now, we could have showed some more stuff and some more people. Maybe we'll come back another time and show maybe a couple more minutes of that. But 1999 was the merge. The merge was outside. There may have been about 40, 50 people maybe that came to check us out, maybe. A couple of students that were there, you know, on campus. So then you fast forward life 20-something years later, the merge is like a whole movement. It's like a whole vibe. Like, yeah, we got to go into Jackson to be in town for the merge because it's a whole event now. Mm-hmm. So I think about, and I haven't been to a merge. I haven't been to a merge in a while. It's been a minute. So, but when I think about it and I hear about the merge all the time, I often think about our time when we merged. And so I vaguely remember our freshman year merging with the white t-shirts, but I definitely remember 99 because 99 was when we were able to put on like different costumes. Everybody had their outfits. Like we had like the Melophone station, we had like a safari kind of get up kind of thing. And then you had Trump phone, they had like the shirt with the shorts and the tie. And then y'all WT, y'all had WT shirts, right? Winning WT shirts and wind pants. And then the saxophones, they had something with the blue boots. And then I can't remember everybody's section, but it's like looking back on that, and then I think about the merge now. I'm like, man, the merge was just like, okay, we're merging together, and that was it. I don't know how. Do y'all even remember how the merge got so big? Because it was not like that in '99. Yeah, clearly we saw we were just outside the parking lot. How did the merge get so big?
Well, more and more people started showing up. That's for sure. When it was outdoors, it was kind of hard to contain.
Mhm.
You
I
know.
think Chloe, yeah, and Chloe kind of talked about it. Like when she got into the band, it was YouTube just started like showing up. And people just started filming and dropping videos into YouTube. It became a big recruitment tool, and it was an early sign for other bands to be able to get a pulse of what the Boom had when they saw it. And so I think just social media, internet kind of blew it up, and made it bigger and bigger. And when it's out there and people know what kind of have an idea of what to expect, then every year you got to make it bigger and better. You got to bring the hottest tunes, you got to bring the hottest shows, the hottest dance tunes, all that type of stuff. So I think like just with social media and YouTube and people sharing videos, it was quicker. It wasn't like a Daddy Weary tape, that takes probably about 2 years to get to Chicago, versus now, like shoot, we film that stuff now, it's in the world.
There it is. Like the moment you hit upload, it's there. Everybody
there.
sees it, and it's shared a million times.
And so you have to come with it.
So that makes so now speaking of Chloe, that's amazing you said that, because thinking about that when we interviewed Chloe and when she was speaking on how like social media and the internet and YouTube and all the videos and stuff got really popular around her time, I never even thought about it like that. So that makes sense to why and how the merge got so big, or how so many people started hearing about it. It was the social media thing. So now you got the merge. That's a lot of pressure. Can you imagine all this pressure on a freshman for the merge? All these videos and all these cameras are here. They're walking. The camera is literally right in your face. So that is things. Yeah, the Chloe episode that really opened my eyes up to a lot of what the J says go through, which I really thoroughly enjoyed it. And I never, it's crazy, you just learn stuff, and I never thought about it.
Yeah,
it never was a thing for me, of course, because I wasn't on J set.
I think some of the like,
y'all know.
Yeah, I was never a J set either, but vicariously.
You've done a cartwheel or two in your day. You've done,
land.
That's how you land.
That's how I land.
Hey.
Hey man, that's skill right there, talent right there, man. You know what I'm saying? You dancing, you can do it.
No, I won't hit it. But no, you're right. It's I think social media and YouTube helped out a lot and tremendously. But like I think I've learned a lot from like the Maurice Gibson episode and Chloe episode, because we didn't march with them, and that was past our era. Just a couple of years, but it's amazing what can happen within like a 2-3 year span, as far as like with technology, with the internet, with sharing videos, posting videos, what our consumers are able to receive, the areas of the country that the Boom can reach out to, and not even have to go there and recruit. Doc and all the band directors, they used to have to go to these areas and pluck these kids to come. But then it became a moment where it's like, okay, we don't even have to go there. We just download a video, shoot it out there. Now it's even to a point where they download it, they edit videos, download them. You can hear the sound clear. You can hear every part, and they post that out there. And when you do that, like, yeah, you're going to gain some interest. Where you recruiting from areas that we never recruited. Doc used to always say we all from the same genetic gene pool. Now we're reaching out beyond that same genetic gene pool. Now it's just like a common interest. If you have an interest in show style band and you good and you talented, you can come to Jackson State.
Absolutely.
And I think that's what I learned more from like the Maurice and the Chloe episodes, because they came after us and we didn't have to deal with that pressure because we were just out there having fun. We were just out there enjoying being around with each other, putting a good product on the field. But it was one person, two people, you know, taping it, and it was just shared amongst us.
We would sit in the. It would be the Monday after the game. We would be in the band hall with the big TV with the wheels at the bottom and the VCR.
Watching
so it's
the show.
TV up top, VCR on the bottom shelf, and then it was the one with the wheels on it. That's what.
And it was, and the VCR was strapped.
It was
to
strapped
the
down,
Yeah.
so
because you didn't want it to fall.
It was the same one they rolled into, your library class when you had a substitute teacher.
Yeah,
That's it.
You remember that?
I remember that. That was
library class.
On a Friday, the teacher rolled that TV in. You knew he was watching a movie because the teacher went partying Thursday night.
Party. Well, I never thought about that.
Had no time.
Party Thursday night.
I'm not prepared.
I'm not prepared for the day. Like, y'all just be quiet.
I didn't think about that.
We watching Aladdin. It's not attached to no curriculum.
So it was crazy because I remember being in the band hall, and Doc or Mr. Adams or Dr. Magruder or even Mr. Bethel or Pop, they would pick out all of the stuff that was going on wrong at the game Saturday while we were watching it on a VHS tape on that following Monday. That's some history right there. Think about it. I got a VHS player right here. I got a tape. Boom. See?
Wow.
Yeah, like a face. Yeah. I ain't never look at it. It look like a face. Got two eyes.
It does, and it's got a little mouth right here. VHS tape right here. We used to watch that. 1999. Recapping the weekend, not on the phone. Oh, let's scroll to YouTube. No. Pull out VHS tape here. Rewind. Oh, hold on.
That thing is huge.
You saw it.
You had to hit the tracking button to kind of clear it out.
It kind of cleared out the little static, the snowy line in the middle. You hit the tracking and it kind of goes away.
Yeah.
So that's some history right there. So okay, so for me, yes, I definitely learned something from Chloe and Maurice. So then going backwards, Ollie came on and he dropped some crazy knowledge. Some doc knowledge that we didn't know, that we thought we knew as much as we could possibly know about Doc, but there's some more stuff out there. So he dropped a whole bunch of stuff in his journey, being a band director's son. That's like a whole nother vibe. You're expected to play and you're expected to know your music, and the moment you do something wrong, they're going straight to your daddy. That's a whole vibe right there. So that was a cool episode. I learned a lot from Ollie. So yeah, I enjoyed that one. I definitely enjoyed that one.
You pull most from Ollie.
I think like ambition.
Mm-hmm.
Ambition and like determination, because he has his name to uphold, so I feel like it makes him proud to make his family proud, what I mean, his father proud, who taught him music, so yeah, I think it's just like he's I don't know if he's naturally great, but he's definitely a skilled musician and director. So
yeah,
kudos definitely to Ollie, man.
Yeah, kudos to Ollie. What about you? What about you, Reezy? What did you pull mostly from the Ollie episode?
Well, I would say the Ollie episode, it was what stuck to me was the with him and how instrumental Doc was in the civil rights movement, and then how Doc was able to still kind of move forward within that, and he was able to Doc instilled that into Ollie. So Ollie spit that out like it was knowledge from yesterday. So we know as a parent, you're instilling something in your children or your child, and you want them to know these kind of things that that the parent went through. So the fact that Ollie was able to hold on to that, so I can only imagine, even when Ollie was in the band, I can only imagine him sharing the stories with his classmates and his people that people in the band with him, some of his classmates and friends, and just to know that kind of stuff, because Ollie came in, what was it, 93 and 94?
94.
94.
Yeah.
So Ollie came in 94. So people that came in 94, that's not too far away from the civil rights era. It's not too far if you really think about it. Don't look at the numbers. Just look at the pipeline and the connection.
People who raised them.
The generation.
The generation. It's that generation. So that generation, they were like still in it. They were still like, no, this is what we're doing. This is what we have to do. This is what you're going to do, and you're going to smile while you're doing it. So I took a lot of the civil rights era, and I'm wondering, I see how that knowledge that Ollie obtained from Doc, how he was able to bring that into the band world, like just as a student at Jackson State and being a band student. Those are two different people, So that's what I took. That's what I took from that.
I agree with you. I think I learned more about Doc as a father, and I learned more about Ollie as a son. Raising a son. It was more of learning how Ollie, he fell in line. Doc brought him a trombone. This is a trombone. This is what you're gonna play. I'll bring you a mouthpiece tomorrow. And Ollie, okay, Ollie, I can picture Ollie waking up that morning not knowing that a trombone is the instrument that he was going to play. He went to school, did all that type of stuff, came home, got into bed. Doc came in with a trombone. You playing the trombone, you're going to be good at it. I'm bringing you a mouthpiece tomorrow. Ollie fell in line, but also Doc seeing that vision in his son and dropping them nuggets, because we always want our children to have a better opportunity than us, and we want to go ahead and give them those head starts and those nuggets, I call them. Here, look, trust me, I know what I'm talking about.
Right.
And he fell in line and he did that, and it worked out for Ollie. So just learning about how Doc prophesized into his kids, into what they're going to be and what their existence, and then those kids falling in line and doing what they needed to do, and then now they're being able to see the fruits of that vision. So it's a lot around it. So I learned a lot about Doc being a father, and then Ollie's role as a son, and then now we can actually see Ollie doing the same thing with his kids. So it's great.
Yeah, I agree. Then we had Mr. James Westby. That was a cool episode. Danielle, what did you take anything from that? And did anything from that episode stick to your brain cells?
Leadership.
Straight up.
Leadership. James was determined to be a drum major.
Yes.
Once he got there and was like, oh, this is where I'm at. This is what we're doing. And and he honors those that came before him and who taught him how to be a leader, and I just think he, there may be, not every drum major gets the best, I won't say reputation, but some drum majors are harder than others. Some drum majors are tougher than others, or just have different personalities or whatnot. But James definitely, to me, spoke a lot about leadership and just how to take the reins and just focus on that role. And it's I don't know if all drum majors move that way. You know what I mean? It's like he had a plan.
Yeah.
I don't know if all drum majors have a plan when they become drum major, but it seemed like he was determined. So to be a great leader.
Yeah, I agree with that. Definitely. Yeah. I definitely see it. Leadership in him, and he still exudes that now. Just in his normal, regular, everyday life. It's crazy how that thing followed him for 20 plus years, 30 years down the road, and he still does that, and he still has that type of effect on the band and his and the people that were around when he was around, when they come around, even to this day, 2020. You know, it's the same thing. It's the leader mentality. You know, I think there was a video. Nene Carlton's sister posted this video. It was a while ago at the block party for the homecoming, and I think James and somebody else, I can't remember who else was on the video, but they were in the middle of the street. I think whoever was DJing, the Corona Ellis Free, somebody was DJing, played Get Ready. And these dudes broke out in the drum major routine. This was right before COVID, so I would say maybe
2019.
It probably was 18, maybe 17 or 18, because I'm thinking back to when the block party kind of got started. So definitely, so I would say 17, 18, somewhere around there. But just to get out there and just in front of everybody in the drop of a hat, oh, get ready, let's do it.
Yeah.
I mean, he ain't got on no band pants, no marching shoes, just whatever you got on. This is what's about to happen. So that it's like
it's
that,
like Atomic Dog to the Qs.
Yeah,
I agree. It's the same thing. It's the same. Yeah. That's a great. that is amazing.
That's a great analogy.
Yes, that is it. So yeah, but hats off to James, man. Hats off to everybody that we've had so far. Then, am I moving too fast?
Keep going. Let's go flow, man.
Then we had Toby and Danielle on. So I'll say what I took from Toby and Danielle. We had Toby and Danielle on. I took something from Toby and Danielle. I took from them that they are the best class that has ever walked foot at Jackson State University. Class of 1999
the
and
great
98.
The great
98.
Great 98.
You know what? That right there says a whole lot. That covers everything. That's you know, it covers leadership, it covers playing abilities. You know, gotta toot our own horns. You know, we came in, we did our thing. Doc loved us. He didn't want us to leave. I'm just adding stuff to it. But yeah, so shout out to y'all though. So like, hey, you know, we all leaders in our own right. We're all leaders in our own times, and you know, it's just a cool thing to be a part of the greatest band in the land, the Sonic Boom of the South. I'm gonna bring my instrument. Danielle, where your trumpet?
It's on the way.
It's on the way.
It's on the way. She got to check the tracking.
Man, I think you're right, man. Because like, I don't know, 98 right now. I think like right now we're in our prime, because you think about like the boom. It was started a long time ago, but like when you talk about like 73, 74, that's when most of the sections were founded, you know. And then you say that's 25 years to 98. So the sections were 25. But then like right now we're like 25 years from 98. You know, so we're right in the middle right now. So who's better to bring people on to gain this knowledge from people that came before us, and then the people that came after us, then the people that's right there in the middle, you know? So like eventually we're gonna age out, you know, and it's gonna be somebody else, you know, that be able to reach out to these people on both sides of us. You know, if we're the zero mark and then you got the negatives over here and the positives over here, then like it's gonna be somebody. Oh yeah, the math. You know, eventually we're gonna age out. But like right now, in this moment, in this pivotal moment, I think that what I'm enjoying about what we're doing is that we're gaining knowledge and we're still learning. And I know like people out there, you know, they look at it, you know, it's like, oh, y'all supposed to leave that band stuff alone. Y'all too old. Y'all done aged out. Y'all done leave that stuff alone. Man, when you look at it, and I think I've talked to both of you guys about it, when you look at it, if you march in the boom and you do all those practices from 5 o'clock to 12 midnight, 1 o'clock in the morning, we spent well over 10,000 hours doing this craft, you know, and John Maxwell, he says it's 10,000 hours. That makes you an expert, you know, in what you're doing. So we're expert in marching and playing our instrument. What other industry are you an expert? And then they tell you got to leave that stuff alone. Like if you're an NFL, if you're a football player in college and you're really, really, really good, you can continue to play. LeBron James, he was really, really good in high school. He's 40 years old, still playing in the NBA. Kyle Lowry, 37 years old, still playing basketball, something that he was playing when he was 3 years old. Most of us start playing our instruments probably in 6th grade, and then they tell you to stop. Unless you're going to be a director or you're going to play for the symphony orchestra or something like that. No, like this is in you. This is in your blood. This is something that you've grown up doing. So why you got to stop doing something that you enjoy, playing or talking about it? What we doing right now, we're talking about it, and it's fun. So embrace that, man. Like own it.
Word.
And that's something that I've learned from both of you guys. This right here is bringing joy. It's bringing me joy just to be able to talk about it because, you work, you go to work, you do your job, you enjoy doing your job, you enjoy doing whatever it is. But there is something that is missing. And then when you figure out, oh, it's that. I should have never let that go.
That's deep though. And it's one of those. What'd you say, Danielle?
Go ahead. Do your thing.
So we spoke on it briefly. One of the episodes. I don't know if it was the very first one or I can't remember. But we spoke on it briefly. And one of the things that we were talking about, we were like, okay, I know I thought about this, but I don't know if one of you all said it. But I used to think there should be like a professional marching band world somewhere for something. Like a professional, of course you get older and you move on, you start your careers and all that crazy stuff, but that band stuff never goes away. How often do you see somebody come back for homecoming and they out there marching on the field like they've been marching the whole year? They just go out there, they know they don't stretch, they don't wiggle their leg, they don't put on any being gay, they don't do anything, they just go out there and bam, you ain't marched in 5 years. You go right out here on 20. You go out here on this band field and it snaps into your head. It's like a light switch. Boom. And then you get fulfilled and then boom, the light switch goes off again. So it's that kind of taps back into that mental portion of it. Mentally, where are you with the boom, or where are you with band life? What is it that you feel like you're not doing anymore, and it's not bringing you joy like you were getting joy. So yeah, that's a whole movie. That's a whole nother topic. That's another topic.
I would love to delve into that.
I would love
too. To dig into it.
We'll put a pin in that.
We will.
We'll put a pin in that. We'll come back into that because, man, if I say this, I'm gonna go back into it. I'm gonna stop.
But I think people out there, like the people that's following us and listening, and subscribing and liking stuff like that, man, like whatever it is that you enjoy, do it with no fear of judgment. Do it. If it brings you joy, do that stuff. And right now, what we doing, Danielle, myself, Teresi, this is bringing us joy, and we having fun doing it. So like whatever you find out there, do that stuff because life is too short. We know it. We always talking about the RIPs and all that type of stuff. Life is too short to be maintaining and doing the same routine every day and not finding those things that bring you joy in life. So that's my piece.
You said RIP. Real quick. When we were looking at that 1.5, 2 minute video clip at the beginning, I saw a few people and heard a voice of someone of some people that are no longer with us.
Right.
I don't really want to go too deep into that, but man, RIP to all of the boom folk that we lost. Supporters, alumni, former students, directors, man. I mean, just anybody that had any type of affiliation with the boom. And what was crazy was, because I didn't look at the clip before I sent it to you. I hadn't seen that clip in a long time. I just typed it up. I knew what to type up, and then I was going to hit play and I was going to watch it with you guys. So I was in that 1 minute. I saw maybe like 3 people that were there in that 1 minute clip that are no longer with us, man. So it's like, man, it kind of it taps into what you were saying, Toby. If it's something that you enjoy doing, do it. Life is short. Don't have any regrets. Just do it. Just, figure out the consequences later. Just do it. They just step out there.
Like it's no consequence, man, because like who cares? Like if you're being judged by something that you enjoy, like shoot, this made me happy. Like smile.
Right. What do you want from me? What do you want from
me? What do you want from me?
So I'm going to issue a challenge of something that you guys enjoy. I know Danielle enjoys playing trumpet, and I know Toby enjoys playing the drum. So I'm going to issue
cooking.
You enjoy cooking
a lot of
family.
I know.
You walking my dog.
That's
you
right.
going somewhere with this?
All of that. I'm going somewhere with this. But all of that. Yeah. Keep coming. But I challenge you guys to walk out in on a street corner and enjoy playing your trumpet in front of a whole bunch of random people. Done yet you. Toby, I challenge you to bring your drum, strap up, and just run a cadence real quick on the corner. It could be at the corner of a busy intersection. It could be in a area where there are a lot of people. Yes.
Can me and Toby do it together?
I think that would be amazing.
Yes. I know exactly where we can do it, Toby.
Okay, let's do it.
Yep.
Should I join? Or
yeah, you should.
You coming to the picnic
in Atlanta?
No worries.
I don't think I'm gonna make it. I gotta.
So Toby and I will do it.
Do it.
We're gonna figure it out. Let's figure it out.
Just real quick. It could be like 30 seconds of something. I think that'll be amazing. And if Toby has a drum, he's done. Yeah, I could see a 90 being popped. Right there. Knee in your chest. Yes. Toby got a drum. Done. Yeah, I can sing your trumpet if you need me. I got my trumpet. I can sing.
Man, how about we just march for homecoming?
That's a good idea too.
98 should do it.
The
98 challenge.
we put out. We are issuing a challenge right now.
Issuing a 98 challenge.
Oh my goodness!
You must march for homecoming.
I'm not staying in the stands though. That's my only thing. I'm not staying in the stands. I'll be walking around.
2-5. Oh,
like I'll march. I do.
Relax, right? Relax on that.
Okay, I can see that. I'm with it. Homecoming, and then during the picnic, y'all gonna link up and do y'all
figure it out. We're gonna figure it out.
Make sure
we'll figure it out.
Somebody record it. We gotta show it. We gotta post it.
How many cameras everywhere? We already discussed that.
It didn't happen if it's not
recorded. It's not like it never went down. Don't tell me about it if there's not a video. That is crazy. It's a crazy.
Love this, man. We're gonna wrap this up, buddy.
Yeah. We can wrap it up. So before we wrap this up, what's on y'all minds? What's on y'all hearts?
I'm enjoying this. I say that. I said it earlier, but it's a lot of fun. I just think that I don't know. I think we're onto something.
I think so. I hope so. I oftentimes get a text message from. I'm gonna put his name out there. I oftentimes get a text. Put it out there. Cool. Shout out. I'm sure he won't mind. Curtis Luckett. Shout out to my boy Curtis Luckett.
Short phone.
Just one of a few people that I get messages from, but Curtis will hit me up randomly talking about how he enjoyed the show, and he'll give his version of like when Toby will ask the question, and he'll respond to the question, and he'll tell me what his vision or his thought process is, and he's telling me something, and I'm learning from him just via text message about something. I'm like, dude, I didn't know that. How did you know that? Why I didn't know that? So it'd be little funny stuff like that. So that's all. Yeah. So yeah, I'm enjoying it. I'm enjoying it as well, and I hope that everybody that's getting the opportunity to view and see us or just listen to us on the podcast platforms, I hope this is like taking you back to like some memorable moments and some memorable times and some things that you may have forgotten about, some people that you may have forgotten about, just moments that were like fun. Mm-hmm. You had the ups and you had the downs, but at the end of the day, it was all fun. It was all good. We were all there for one cause. We're all one family. We're still a family, and the family continues to grow and grow and grow and grow and grow. So yeah, that's all I got. Peace.
And I want to tell you guys, leave the comments, man. We love the comments. We love to find out what songs you guys like. We like to find out, like, even with this episode, man, like what brings you joy. Put that in the comments, man. Those things it connects us all. And like I know, like, you know, all of us have been out and been around people, and some of these episodes have sparked conversations beyond the episode. And then you end up finding, I know all three of us found out additional information about some of the stories that people have told, and it gives you a different perspective. And because like my perspective may not be right, you know, because your perspective is different. So it's just different. There's no right, no wrong. It's just different, and that's okay. And so like, yeah, this has been a blast, like Danielle said, and we appreciate all your support and your likes and your subscriptions. I know the 1400 Club, they appreciate all that type of stuff and the love, and so we really appreciate that. So thank you guys.
Shout out 1400 Club.
Oh man, Corey, man, he's the best.
1400.
I'm working on my Ken Clark beard. I don't know Ken, but like I like his beard, so I'm trying to work on my Ken Clark beard. So like, we appreciate you guys. So thank you guys for everything.
You know, the hair follicles have to be there on your face.
They're not.
They're not going to just appear.
Keep working on it, Toby.
I'm not gonna quit, man. I'm gonna put the drops.
No.
Not the growth drops.
Hold on, Toby. Listen, we can definitely
aloe vera.
We can arrange for you to have a nice full-size beard. We can arrange that. I got some people that can do those kinds of things.
Man, I don't want it to like rub off on my pillow though.
No, this here is A1 Perico. A1 Perico. It's official, baby. Trust me.
Corey, please cut this out.
Close it out, man. Terrell, close this out, man.
Okay. All right. So that was it. So thank y'all once again for tuning in to Tiger Talk with the 1400 Club. This is Band Sessions with the Boom. So we'll catch you guys next time. Like and subscribe if you have not already. Tell a friend, bring a friend to the next show, because we got some more shows coming up soon. Peace out.
Share that link.
Share the link.
Tiger Talk with the 1400 Club is presented by Bet Online.